to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. A little stronger now. You cashed in on my
We are just 17 minutes away from witnessing the second official event. Welcome, everyone, to Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club's Indy 500 Virtual. Kind of like an all-star event. Round 4 of the Indy Racing Championship. These guys are going to be settling it down at Indy. And this race is going to be worth double points for these guys. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens in this one. As just for the special occasion, we also have a brand new little banner at the top, kind of similar to how IndyCar does it. A little bit of a makeshift one. So we have a running banner. So you see where all the drivers are. Just going to be there until we start the race. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Because, man, I cannot wait. This is the one race in this championship that I could not wait for. Oh, man. We have a lot of guys still joining the server. Should be expecting around 20. So, yeah, super excited. Can't wait to see what these guys can do on track. So yeah, just helping the guys out in our Discord server. Making sure everyone is good to go. And in just a moment, we're gonna get into the Discord to hear some of the guys' final thoughts before getting into this one. We're also going to be running an Indy 500 style of qualifying here today. So, yeah. For the qualifying, these guys are going to have to run 4 laps consistently, and then their best lap time out of those 4 will average, and then that will be their qualifying position. So, just because on the server you have the fastest guy who's putting up the fastest laps all day does not mean he's gonna get pole position. So yeah, super excited here. 13 minutes left to go before we begin that practice, that qualifying session. In the meantime, I want to take a look at the points standings after Texas. Texas really brought a shakeup. So we're going to take a look at those right now. Here we have them. Indy driver standings just this year is now on top with 158 points. Raul Pratab, the man with nothing but luck on his side, 145 points, not too far behind Justin Asir. In third, we have Martin Webster. And fourth, we have Klaus Klett, one of the very quick drivers over the practice weekend. So very excited to see what he can do on track. He is currently 4th in the driver's standings with 122 points. Jeremiah Zanella, your fan favorite, currently P5 in the championship, had the worst luck retiring out early at Texas. So he's going to need to bring it back big time, as Indy is going to give you guys some double points. So we're going to see what these guys can do. In P6, we have Cale van der Roper with 82 points. Danny Nasir in 7th with 74 points. Kevin Ospina with 71 points. Lance Nasir with 65 points. funny because I believe that's his driver number as well. With 64 points, we have Curtis Gregory. In 11th, we have Javon Perry. Currently with 55 points. I believe we'll be seeing him today as well. We did not see him last week. Noah Hoffman, currently P12. Marlon Young, not too far behind. I believe just 1 point. You see it on there. Currently P13. Pedro, P14. Dylan, P15. P16, Stephen Pummels. Tavar Clark in P16 as well, just tied there. Tommy Gore in P17. Santiago Rosenweg in P18. Sorry, Alexandro is P18. Santiago and Sean Lee are tied with 12 points for P19. Santiago Gabriel with 11 points. And Sander and Martin Toth are yet to score points. However, Sander is making his grand return today. On vacation the last couple of weeks, had some time to think about his actions, I believe, that transpired at Road America. So we're going to see what he can do on track. I am very, very stoked to see. Here's Curtis Gregory on track right now. You see in a tiny window there. Let's take a look at the team standing. So we have Xplay on top once again with 233 points, but IRW Racing is catching up big time. They have 223 points. Justin Asir's win last week was crucial for this one. Sadly though, Marlon Young, who was in first, had to drop down the order after getting countless drive-through penalties going in for his final stop. So Xplay hanging on by a thread, but we will see what the Xplay boys can do today. Valhalla with 196 points. Klaus leading that team with Danny Nasser on the side as well. I expect them to score some big points, so we're going to definitely see what they can do. We have Lycan Racing and Slush Team Racing, who is actually now known for Young Knights. They are both tied for P4 with 159 points. 145 points goes to Pratap Motorsport. That's just Rahul Pratap by himself doing his thing. SVL Racing has 110 points to their name. Forever K-Spec with 71 points. In P8, we have Godspeed. P9, we have Ahmed Racing. P10, we have Two-Pack Racing. Peaky Blinders in 11th. TG Motorsport in 12th. P13, Cams. And P14, Extreme Racing. We get back to the on-track action here. We're actually going to join the server right now. So we still have a couple more drivers to join the server, and not at max capacity just yet. We also have Justin Asir, who I believe is going to be joining the server anytime now, so can't wait to see what he does. Just going to join the Discord server right now. So now you're going to be able to hear some of these guys, their final thoughts before we get to battle. So currently just watching Curtis Gregory on track. Let's switch the cameras up. We have Dylan Morant on track. I don't believe we saw him last week. So, yeah, great place to score some big-time points if you can get to a top 10 finish at least. Maybe a top 5 would be better. But a lot of guys don't have as much practice as others. So, yeah, we shall see. I believe we have Justin Asir coming out on track. I'm actually going to look for him. Let's see where he is at. There's Sander, and that is Justin. Let's go on board with Justin Asir. Just gonna turn down the volume just a bit. Currently slipstreaming someone there. I believe that's Klaus. Tell by the black, white, and red on his car. So we're gonna see what he does this lap. 6 minutes left to go into the session. So yeah, just currently answering some last few questions in the Discord. Let's move to the chat right now. So, loving the support for SVL. Yeah, they got their main man, Sander Van Leeuwen, back. Series 2 DTM champion. So, yeah, I wonder what they can do out here. Oh, big collision for Justin Asir. If you do notice, a lot of these guys are not getting as much damage as they did last week. We did turn down the damage. So, these guys are going to be let off a little bit more forgiven on the walls. Because a lot of reasons a lot of guys were retiring last week out was mainly due to engine failure. So we turned that down. And yeah, hopefully, you know, that brings us some more drivers finishing towards the end. 100 laps this race is going to be. So it truly is another case of an endurance run.
What up, party people?
What's up, man?
Back.
Ooh,
Hey,
Protabgan is the wall.
Can we have addressing on how to exit the pit lane? Because I feel like people aren't going out onto the back straight.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just wait until the end of practice and see if we can get some more people in here. Yep.
So yeah, to reiterate, my Wi-Fi issues are over. so it's all good.
Yeah. I know in past races your internet's been perfectly normal. It's just that one last race.
Yeah, I can't understand it. I feel like, I mean, apparently there were some Wi-Fi issues, but then I was running on some different Wi-Fi, so. But yeah, it's all fixed, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, it better be.
Dylan,
I don't want to be inside you
Dylan,
again.
I know, you know, so don't worry.
Hey, Ripple, I have a last minute question.
Yep.
So, our outlap is counting as one of the 4 laps, right?
No.
Okay. So, okay, I guess to add on to that, do we need to finish with an extra lap field?
Sorry, go again?
Do we need to make it back to the pit lane after we do our 4 laps? Or can we just
No, you can teleport to the pits.
Okay, cool, I'm gonna adjust my stuff accordingly.
Yep.
So close to breaking the 39s. Right on the edge. How many people are racing today?
Not too sure. Should be about 15 to 20. That's what we got around for the practice week. So yeah, that is some of the guys there.
Whoever wins has to agree to chugging milk with their camera on. On
McDonald's already.
Too bad I don't have a webcam.
Final mic check. Mic check.
No,
good?
we cannot hear you.
Oh, good. So that is some of the guys there. 1 minute and 52 seconds to go, and as soon as that timer is up, we're gonna have a little bit of a briefing with these guys just before we get underway. We're gonna return back to our.
If this race can stay clean, it should be a good close one. At least going with the practice times. Because first to 10th is all like it's a 6/10 of a second separation.
I'm quite worried about what's it called? Turn 3, because with turn 3 it's like a little bit complicated and why. Even though all corners are the same, turn 3 actually you have to lift a lot more than if you wanted to lift for say.
I think turn 3. I take all turns flat.
Yeah,
out.
you can take all turns flat, but it depends on fuel level. Like if you, because draft basically.
There we go. Just gonna shorten this down a bit.
Well, the draft is that's gonna be a big factor. But once your tires get warm, you can basically run all of them flat out. You just gotta. He's gonna be patient with the cold tires at the start. Because if you try to run flat out and then draft with cold tires, you're not gonna have a very good time.
Yeah, with this track, you cannot be aggressive with how aggressive you take all corners, especially on high fuel load and everything. You just can't be aggressive.
I'm excited. Like I said, I feel like this is gonna be. If this is gonna stay clean, it's gonna be a very close race.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and the damage is reduced as well, so there's definitely gonna be more finishers. So honestly, yeah, just super excited for this
Also,
one.
just curious on your setup, Dylan. Which direction is your steering wheel tilted towards?
To the right. I'm basically like straight when I'm turning.
Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what my setup looks like. Cool.
That is your practice complete.
Oh, and also, good news for you, Rahul. Next week, I should have a good microphone and not this horrible reverby thing.
To be
Oh,
honest,
you're
it's not
upgrading?
that bad, Chris.
It's really bad on stream. Like, I hate listening to my voice on stream. It's just like...
Everybody hates
Yeah,
their voice
everyone
on
gets
stream,
their
though.
voice.
Yeah, everybody does.
I love how everyone reacted to that.
It takes a long time for you to like your voice.
Yeah. Or not even like it, just get used to it.
It's funny because that's such an odd thing to say. I hate it. My voice sucks.
Everybody does.
I hate it so much, man.
I mean, yeah, it just depends on how much you hear it.
I've been corrupted. The last time I drove was on VR. I've been corrupted.
Oh yeah, yeah. He came over to my place. He tried VR.
It was 14 days since I last drove.
Yeah, it's been waiting 2 weeks, and somebody comes right out the gate and beats my laptop.
2 weeks and it's running at 39.9.
Yeah, exactly. Where did like this man pulls it out after like 10 laps of practice or something?
Yeah, just
Dude,
look
I've
at
been
the
practicing all
no,
week.
just look at the laboratory timing sheet.
Yeah, we can. It's not even. We won't discuss that.
I'm 6 seconds quicker.
That's different. It's Le Mans.
Lamar,
still.
yeah. Lamar is
from Le Mans.
hard track.
All right.
I was a 10th off in every corner looking at telemetry. It was the most disheartening thing.
All
It
right.
added up to like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Just to quickly give you guys a little rundown on how this qualifying format works. Basically, when you come out on track, it'll look like, if you have a full map display, it'll look like everyone's into the pits on your screen. So you won't see anyone on track. And how this is going to work is once you come out on track, and then when you cross the start-finish line, that will begin your qualifying. You have to complete 4 laps in a row to get your qualifying time. You can find out if you qualified by, you can ask me, and I'll let you know if you put in your amount of laps. And if not, I recommend you just keep driving around, and I'll let you know. Other than that, I'll just post up 2 charts on the... so if you press F9 while you're driving, obviously you have 2 leaderboards. If you have this leaderboard, it will show up on your timing screens there. And then if you have the alternate one where it's just at the bottom, it's basically the same thing. So as soon as like your time pops up under your name, then you know you've qualified. And obviously, I'm here for questions. I know this is a brand new format, but yeah, you can go out right now. So you're not gonna be able to see anyone on track. So if you've driven iRacing before, this is the exact same way of qualifying.
Hold on. So it's just 4 laps in a row.
Yeah, it's average it's average time.
Average
Wait,
time.
so you could do like 2 laps, go to the pits, and then
No,
the next 2 would count?
It's 4
Or
laps in a row.
4 laps in a row. You just said
Yeah,
it yourself.
it's
4
like
laps
Indy
in a row.
500 qualifying.
Wait, so going to the pits resets that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What happened if you crash the outlap?
Well, you can still just teleport back to the pits. It's once you go back to the pits, it'll cancel all 4 laps, and you're gonna have to try again.
You have the whole 15 minutes
so
to
you
get.
can't-
Yeah, and you have
The
15
whole
minutes.
15 minutes complete
Yeah.
4 full
No,
laps.
we have 50 minutes. Okay, that's great.
A little more forgiving than just 4 laps and you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. One lap
One
should
lap.
always be a little bit much.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna use this for just any questions towards me. So let's keep comms clear. I'll let you guys know if you do qualify.
I have a question.
Yep.
After in the race, the entering to the pit lane, is that the short one or the long one?
It'll be the long one.
Okay.
I'll give you guys a quick update once we get there. All right, so qualifying has begun. However, for the first time, we're not gonna be able to watch these qualifying stuff live. So we're gonna be taking a look at the live timing page right now. So just gonna get a separate page up here. And we're gonna see what these guys can do. So just opening up a browser tab here. So actually it is the same thing, so it doesn't matter on screen, but here's your timing page so far. A lot of these guys, a long time. 4 laps. So I'm here to answer any questions. So this is kind of very similar. If you've played iRacing before, this is the exact same process. Obviously, this is just a one time. This is just a one-time little qualifying format here that we're just trying out for the first time. Still waiting for the times to come up on our screen. So keeping an eye on those sector times there. Looks like Noah Hoffman is going way quicker. That's 2 purple sectors. Man, who thought you could get excited over just text on your screen?
So
No.
wait, my outlap is 3 minutes. Is that gonna be counted
No,
as
it's
well?
no. If your outlap won't count.
Okay, great.
So once again, still waiting for the times to post up, but Noah Hoffman gets a second, gets a very good lap there. And there is Justin Asir with the first time on board. And Justin, I do see your qualifying time.
I think I just qualified 2.
Yep, Noah, you have qualified. You're currently on pole.
Oh, that's cool.
Alexandru, yes, qualifying is open. I just went through a whole little speech there. You're going out, and it's 4 laps of qualifying, and it's taking your average out of the 4. So you're going out and driving now. Lance is here. I do have your
Too much chatter.
qualifying.
Too much chatter, man.
All right, we're going to commentate from here. So far, Lance is here does put in a time there of a 42.8. Rahul Pratap goes into second with a 40.082. Now the times are coming up. I'm actually going to extend this on the stream here. I do apologize. You couldn't see all of that. So here we go. Now you can see all the times up there. Zanella's also on track right now. Curtis Gregory putting a time of a 47.8. 47.885 puts him in P5 right now. As you heard, that was Danny Nasir a little bit earlier. Just saying, keep the comms clear as soon as possible. These guys are focusing. So just going to do a quick little audio check onto the stream. Make sure everything is good there. You can see all the... Here we see Noah Hoffman in the chat. He's probably done the one and done. He is on pole at the end of the day, so... Ooh.
Did I qualify?
Yes, you did. You are currently P5.
Okay, thank you.
So far we also have Kale qualifying, but I believe he is still yet to put in his proper lap, so that lap is just... Yeah, I believe that's just a glitch for him.
Could I...
Sorry, I had two people talking there. If you guys have questions, you can let me know.
Raul?
Yes. You're currently P5.
Could you tell me what my average time was?
Your average... Actually, I just posted out the link in the chat. You can check that out for yourself there.
Okay.
I just ran out of fuel out of the last corner.
You
gotta put more fuel in it.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
a second.
We don't care. Just stay off the chatter. We don't care if you run out of fuel. Stay off the chatter.
So that is all the focus. A lot of these guys, just the tensions are high at Indianapolis. So just taking a look at the chat here, I'm here for your questions now. Here we see Noah Hoffman greeting everyone, saying welcome, welcome. Yeah, no cars showing on track because this is a private qualifying. So in this kind of like qualifying session, you're not gonna be able to see the guys on track. You can see them on the timing sheets there. This is just for qualifying only, so they're setting their 4 average laps. And the server is set, so none of these guys are able to see each other, so they can't even draft each other. So it's all down to pure skill for this one. Unlike Texas and Daytona, what we've last had ovals, drafting was a big part of qualifying, especially, you know, Texas. We hear PB from Noah Hoffman as he puts in a 37.8. So Noah Hoffman currently on pole right now. You can see all the other guys putting in their times. So have about maybe 3 more guys yet to put in their times in qualifying there. Now we see Dylan Moran. Sorry?
Is my qualifying in?
Yep, your qualifying is in.
Cool. Am I okay as well?
Yes, you are.
Is Javon qualified?
Yes. And you have 6 minutes left. You guys can still go out and go out for like one last run.
What about me? Am I okay?
If we go out for another run and that's slower,
Klaus, you are good.
Is that gonna be the slower time, or is that gonna go the
No.
fastest time?
No, we'll always go to the fastest time.
Okay.
Oh wait, we have multiple attempts? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
That was said.
I didn't even know that as well.
I mean, it was said.
Alright, let's keep it clear now. Alright, so we see Alexandro now putting in their time here. Currently fastest in the first sector out of everyone. 10.8. See what the second sector is. Actually, no. He's in the pits.
Raul, can you confirm I'm P4?
Yep, you're currently P4. So 5 minutes left to go in qualifying here. See a little bit of a wall tap there. Not too sure who that was. I believe that was Noah Hoffman. Not putting it back into the pits here. 5 minutes left to go.
Even you have qualified?
Yep, you can still go out.
Ah, okay.
So that is everyone almost qualified there. We're still waiting for the 2 Lycan drivers to put in their times of Zanella and Alexandro. So currently, your top 5, Noah Hoffman with a 40.1010, Dylan Morant with a 40.071,
Sander, why did you have to do that?
40.082 for Raul Pratap. P4 is Klaus, and then P5 is Justin Asir. 40.121 and a 40.206 respectively there. So just reading the chat here, I assume you are doing mean by 4 laps, so yeah, that's basically it. Yep, take all those times and then yeah, divide and that's find your average. So qualifying almost over. Currently 3 minutes left to go in session right now. All the drivers have qualified. It's now down to them to improve their times. And we do see Sander now putting it on top. He's on pole with a 39.874. Wow. 0.13 of a second quicker than teammate Noah Hoffman. And Justin Asir improving for a 40.046. And that might be these guys' final times that they can put in the server. 2 minutes and 15 left to go. I don't think they'll be able to complete any more laps. Dale Morant put down all the way to P4. His 40.071 not doing him well. Gonna do one more audio check before we get underway here for the race. Then teammate Noah Hoffman and Justin Asir improving for a 40.04. All right, cool. We are all good on audio. Minute and 43 left to go into the session. And then we have our final minute left to go. So a lot of people already in the pits already. We see Alexandro, Curtis Gregory, Danny Nasir, Raul Pratap, and Martin Webster are the last few on the track. Actually, Alexandro also coming on track. But I believe the guys who are already on their fast laps right now are finishing up. Because with 40 seconds left, whoever is coming out on track... Yeah, whoever is coming out on track, there's no way they're gonna be able to put in their times. But it's Sander on pole. "15 seconds left to go. Can we see any improvements we see Justin Asir who's on track. A lot of guys still on track, but I believe only 2 of them are yet to finish their laps, and I think Zanella is one of them. So qualifying is over. So the guys who are on their last laps will complete now. So waiting for them to cross the line. That's 2 of them. And now they're all pulling into the pits. All right, I believe that is qualifying complete. A bit of a unique one, but congratulations, your top 3, Sander, Noah, and Justin Asir.
Raul, did you cover pit entrance and exit?
I'm just going to go through that now. I think that's pretty a simple one. When you're coming out the pits, you're following the white line. So you're not darting right onto the track until you get to the back straight.
Pit entrance is at turn 3, correct?
Just going to double check with you. Give me 1 second.
Yes, just before, you're correct. Just before you get to turn 3, the pit entrance is right.
So I thought.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Just talking about the pit exit and entrance, that's all.
Did I miss something? Because I was at the toilet.
We're just talking about the pit exit and entrances.
An entry and exit.
Yeah, what's the entry like? Just
Entry is turn 3.
Turn 3.
You'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah, keep an eye on it on your formation lap.
2x2 in the start, correct?
Yep, 2x2. So what you're coming out from the grid, that is the position you're going to be in.
Oh man, I was hoping for a chaos 3x3.
Nah, I would want a bit more drivers so we could do that. And that is my only excuse.
Oh my god.
But you know what? This is going to be a better race for sure. I turned down the damage was the big one, was the reason why we didn't have many finishers last week. So it's now at 60%, which I'm pretty sure you need a good whack on the wall to even do some decent suspension damage. And even then, it shouldn't affect you that much.
To be fair though, if you wreck here, you're wrecking hard.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, well, let's see if we can have fewer safety cars this one.
I would like.
I think we.
For you guys didn't know,
I
last
missed
week you can exit the server and come back in if your engine.
Yeah, that's if your engine blows. If your engine blows up, you can exit the server and come back, and it'll remove all your laps down. I believe it'll still be laps down from the leader, however.
Everyone got a stable internet.
Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one.
Yes, please.
And what about if you teleport to back?
You can always teleport back to pit, but remember, you'll always be you'll be laps down.
1 lap down, okay.
I don't know how many laps down. It depends how much the leader is done. But the best thing you could do is that just exit the server and come back in. If you do have, I suggest do that for engine, because suspension damage, it shouldn't take that long to repair. It should take maybe double the time to change tires, I believe.
Is that a back pit or an exit?
I would recommend, if you want to exit the server, to teleport back to the pits first and then exit the server, just to make it safer.
Is anyone else's crew chief not saying anything?
Oh, you're on the
I
grid
never
right now.
tried, because the one time I tried crew chief, it didn't work. So.
I mean, I'm getting the caption. I'm not getting any audio. That's probably just fine. But I just want to check.
Yeah, I'm using crew chief. I don't have any problem with that.
Sander, please don't hold me up on the restart. I'm faster than you.
No, you aren't. Bro, I averaged 39.9, so...
Yeah, I'm a 10,000.
That's kind of slow.
Kind of slow. Says who?
Watch
The
out,
guy in
David, he's
fourth.
gonna go on a rant now. He's gonna go on a rant now.
Oh, yeah, remember, click to drive and load your setups.
If
Who
you
said
can,
we had to brake on the track like Indianapolis?
if you can catch me, go ahead.
Yeah, guys, don't forget, brake into turn 1, please.
Of course.
All right, so
break
there's a
challenge.
bounty on Sanders' head.
Oh fuck!
I'm
What's
coming
what's
for that.
the
I'm coming
price?
for that race win, Raul. I'm coming for that.
Well, I'm only talking about race win only. I ain't talking about taking people out. Anyways,
Noah, you wanna keep admin?
anyways, remember, you're not going on racing speed. You're just taking it to about 120 kilometers. Just something slow.
I get conversions to miles per hour. It's confusing.
How many times do I have to answer just slow for you?
I speak American.
Anyways, keep it double file.
Alright, Sander, let's do this thing.
It's easy. SVL 1-2. Please, I'm
I'm
praying.
expecting it.
You know the race is never simple.
That's an unfortunate fact, Justin.
Something always happens. I literally had to leave the server 3 times last week.
Yeah.
Nothing simple.
Sounds like I've missed something.
Oh, you did.
Oh
Texas
my
was
god.
wild.
My race started with
Yeah.
a lag crash right in front of me that killed me.
My race started with me entering Noah.
Yeah, that sounds a bit. Okay, anyways, yeah, we had created the pilot.
We
Keep
just
on
be quiet now.
Yeah.
Yep, let's keep it clear now.
Good luck, everyone. Clean race.
All right, boys, here we go. It is now time for this one.
English.
My energy was loud.
All right, so remember, you are under my race direction. You go when I say so. Other than that, have fun. Keep it double file. You guys are perfect there. All right, here we go. The 2022 CMRSC Indy 500. It's about to get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Green flag, green flag. And we go racing. Noah Hoffman jumps his teammate, and there they go, barreling down into turn 1. Hopefully they can keep it clean. That they definitely do. There they all go, and there's your top 2. They're gonna be probably wanting to work together. There is Justin Asir, not too far behind. We look at the background, we do have some spins. Martin Toth, if you can get that going, we'll keep it green. So a couple of guys bottom out in the background. That's a spin from Martin Webster. Justin Asir also tangled. All right, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. VSC, 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 VSC.
I'm so sorry, Justin. I got so tight.
Yeah, I saw the crash in the background. That was crazy.
No passing, right?
No passing, no overtaking. Do not overtake.
Seriously, man.
What speed should I go?
Take it about 120, and the safety car is coming out.
Okay, Sander gets that.
Yeah, I'm strategy. I'm not gonna brake, but I'm just gonna go throttle.
So first caution after the first lap. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible one. We saw an SVL driver
jumped you on the start.
going airborne.
Just get behind me.
I'm sorry about that, Justin. I was turning as hard as I could. I was so tight.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, now no cheeky moves.
All right, so you guys can pass the safety car if you're not the leader.
I thought. Oh wait, never mind. Still no one left this race.
You can go.
You can
Lance
go.
is here. You can go.
Land.
You can go. You can go past. You can go past.
Rahul, to be clear, there is no unlapping of cars like last race, right?
Yep. No. No unlapping. No unlapping. All right. I'm just gonna wait on the back straight for you. So first safety car.
Oh, that's a long way to go.
First safety car.
I just passed the safe car. That's okay.
Yep. You're not the leader.
I was told to pass the safety car.
Oh, I'm so nervous. My foot is shaking on the accelerator.
Wait, am I late? How many laps?
You can jump in. You can. Yeah. You can jump in. You can jump in. It's lap 4, so you're about 3 laps down. So get in as soon as possible.
Alright, let me just set up quick.
Martin, you got lucky.
Yeah. It's lucky for me.
Don't go so close behind me,
No,
Noah.
I'm saying behind. I'm saying behind.
All right, so lap
I'm
one.
shaking all over this race.
Once again, I believe
Why?
that
There you go,
was
breathe.
Curtis Gregory.
I'm trying, Dylan. I'm trying. I promise you, I'm breathing.
Okay, I'll promise you this. If we are this close together at the end of the race, I'll let you by.
We'll see about that.
Would you guys please keep comms down? This is probably not good for the stream.
Yep, you're catching up to safety car now, Sander. So as soon as
Yeah,
you do,
I think
slow
I
it
can
down.
see you.
You think? I'm the big
Yeah,
white
very
Ferrari.
small.
Okay, I'll slow it down then. We'll probably do about 1 lap behind the safety car, and then we'll get back up to racing. So remember, guys, slow it down. You guys are catching up to the queue now.
We're gonna do 1 lap, I think, right? Under safety car.
I believe, yeah, just 1 lap. We're making sure we're gonna bunch up the guys.
I'm caught up.
Single file?
Single file, please.
Yeah.
Single file. It's gonna stay single file from now on. Every time we do safety car.
Wait, Rahul, are you driving with controller?
Wheel.
Oh, it looked like you were with controller.
No.
Alright, let's keep it clear.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Well, I drove with his wheel, and I know what his wheel does now.
So there's the safety car on the stream there.
It tries to violently attack you while driving.
Javon, don't stay so close to me, please.
Yeah, you guys can leave some space between each other.
There's no need to be close. Look at those lap times, all on the 55s.
Everyone had a 155. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
It is awesome, yeah.
New PB 125.36.
It's gonna take some time for 100 laps.
My tires are getting so cold.
Oh yeah, it's ice cubes now.
Yeah, that's the issue with
Even though
safety
the
cars
track is
there.
like 36 degrees.
54 is hottest, and that's my right left. I mean, my back left. Right left.
All right, Sandra, I leave you now. You are under race director's
going green
control.
this
We are going green this lap. So keep it about like 120. That'd be perfect.
About 80 miles, Justin.
Ah yes, this is
Yep.
good. This is what I need.
70.
Oh, 70. Close enough.
Close enough, yeah. Yeah, for being Canadian, I've never used kilometers an hour in a race car, so.
European is also kilometers.
All right, get ready. You're under my control. Single file, please. Green flag, green flag. And they are back under racing once again. Very unfortunate turn of events at the end of that. Low there. Ooh, Pratap getting a little bit spicy there in the background with Klaus, but it's Sander leading this one. Ooh, little bit of contact. Oh, VSC, VSC.
Huge wreck off too. Oh my god.
Yep, there's a man in the air.
Get the medical car.
We didn't have the budget for that, but we do have a budget for the VSC. We'll slow it down. We'll slow it down.
We don't have a budget for
Caution.
a medical car.
Yep, it's a caution. It's a caution.
Caution.
Yes, yes,
Caution!
yes.
I can't hear what you're speaking. Why are you passing me, dude? Martin Todd, send him back behind me.
Yep, I'm on it. I'm on it. Todd,
I
Todd,
just
slow
look
it
in my
down.
mirror and I see someone going through the air.
Look at
I
my
did
mirror.
too. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. This is
All
why I
right,
have
all right. We'll keep. We'll keep it a little clear. We'll keep it a little clear now.
I look in my mirror and there were no cars.
Remember, guys, slow it down. Slow it down. Let's get.
doing a cartwheel.
Let's get it bunched up.
I was trying to break the draft and then I just looked
Yeah, that was a horrifying crash. Yeah, we saw Raul Pratap.
Honestly,
Raul Pratap getting out of shape there on the inside
back
curb.
To fourth already.
Good job.
How?
They all crashed.
we say things are unexpected, but you coming back is insane.
This
Are
quickly?
you on the
Yeah.
lead lap?
Yeah.
Race control, can you ask Martin Top to get back that place?
Yep, yeah, I just want you guys to bunch up first. Martin Toth, could you just fall behind one position? If you could just let the driver behind you overtake you. In a safe manner, please.
I don't think he's letting me go.
No, I think he's letting you go now. You're good?
Okay.
Yep, that's perfect, Martin Toth, thank you.
Like, Noah, that was peak cornering.
All right, so from that little incident there, driver got into the inside and then just caused a little wreck from there. So yeah, just a little word of advice. Just watch the overtaking, and I suggest overtaking on the straights, not necessarily the corners.
Yeah, also one thing to note is that there's also penalty grass on this, but it also
Yep.
represents the curbs.
Yep, for sure.
So please don't hug the curbs because your car will literally, like your engine will automatically slow down.
Yeah.
It'll cut your engine's
Anyways,
power.
next lap we are gonna go green. Next lap we are gonna go green. So make sure to bunch up.
We gotta
Jeez,
put some
dude.
laps off here.
We're only on lap 8.
Yeah.
This has gone by quickly. That's already 10 laps, and half of them have been under safety car.
Half of the way there.
This is
Shatter is killing me, guys.
Yeah, let's keep it clear now. It's gonna get a little bit extra now.
Seems we're enjoying this race.
Who's got the squeaky pedals?
All right, so lap 8 of 100, as you heard there. Yeah, that is right.
Sanders,
No
stop
weaving. Please, no weaving.
I just heard someone say no weaving.
It's so habit. It's what we do. It's what I'm so used to doing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a assetto course.
All right, let's keep it clear from here. We're about to go green. So remember, completely single file, please. And yeah, if there is any, yeah, and yeah, and also, you know, if there is a big wreck, let's try to keep it. Let's try to keep the comms a little bit clear.
Where's Klaus gonna fit in? I saw him coming out the
I
pit.
think Klaus has just made.
He's going into the pits.
He's going into the pits. Yeah, it's okay. He can. It's okay. All right, get ready. Green flag, green flag. And we are back under racing once again. Sander taking the lead of that one. Bit of smoke in the background. Not too sure who that is. Take a look at it. No spins. I guess that was just someone's engine almost completely blowing up there. But it is Sander.
Where are you going, Todd?
Your race leader. We have some complaints about Martin Toth there. Martin Toth on the inside. Getting past Danny and Asir. Here we look in the background. That is almost 3 wide. Dylan Moran on the inside. It was actually found out that Klaus had a drive-through penalty. That is why he had to come in and serve that. So that is not good for his race. But with that pace, definitely going to bring it back there. We see Justin Asir overtaking Dylan Moran now. He's up into 3rd. So after getting slightly collected in that wreck,
Not in your slip, Sander.
he's managed to bring it back. There is Kale in the background and Zanella. Trying to make up some big positions there. That is Kale.
Caution, turn 2.
Yep, watching you. You're clear. You're clear. Just stay predictable there. Just stay predictable there. I can get that rotated as soon as possible. And we stay green. But coming back up to the field now, Sander already with a 1.5 second lead there. Kale still getting that car turned around.
Bro, what's that sound?
Yeah, don't worry. I turned it down from my side, but that is just someone's wheel. Don't worry about it.
I would encourage push to talk.
Yeah, is he using a car belt?
Ooh, a little bit of a caution back there. That is Zanella. With a little spin there. Not too sure what happened to him, but he gets back racing.
Sorry, man, that was a tiny bit risk.
Just watch a slower car coming out of turn 3. We go back up the field now. The track is spread out, so we can get some racing going now. But Sander leads the pack. Justin is here in P2. He gets past Noah Hoffman. We did not see that. Dylan Morant in 4th, falling down a bit in the order. Martin Toth had a little slap on the wrist, but he is back in shape now in P5. Danny Nasir, however, not too far back and is actually half a second behind. We're actually going to go on board with him.
Minor throttle issues, but they're solved.
Javon Perry gets a drive-through for speeding. And Zanella also gets a drive-through for speeding. A lot of these guys not slowing the car down enough. Very interesting there. We go back on board with Danny Nasir. Looking in the background, that is his old partner. That's the old man, Martin Webster, Xplay driver. Haven't seen Marlon Young out on track today.
Careful coming out the pits, everyone, please.
Ooh, Martin just touching that inside curve, slowing his car down just a bit. That's going to lose him some time. Go back up the field. Where is Justin? He is 1.7 away from Sander. He does have a lap car ahead of him. That is Kale, I believe. Yep, that is Kale. But lap 14 of 100. It's an endurance one for these guys. With the pack spread out now. Now you're going to get some good racing. And this is where it's going to get exciting. There is Danny Nasir in the background. Let's go on board with him. Because I want to see how he's going to get this one done against Martin Toth.
There's a caution into turns 4. Huge crash.
Yep. Taking a look at it. All right, it's just yellow flags in that area. Just yellow flags. Watch her slow down cars. Oh, okay, nope. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Guys, come on.
Nah, that it's okay. That was a little bit of a racing incident there. It's just gonna be a VSC. Just get you guys bunched up back, and then we'll go back racing. So just slow down the pace a little bit. Bit of a racing incident there, but so far you guys were perfect. So remember, no overtaking. Do not overtake. Pits are always open. And we see Dylan Morant actually not on
Justin, I'm coming for you.
right track.
I'm just hanging out. It's hard to follow after a couple laps.
Yeah, I'm losing so much time following other cars.
Dylan, I believe you're on the GP circuit. I don't know if you just spun out there or...
My car is...
Oh, okay. Okay. If you want to take it to the pits and then exit the game, that might be your best bet. If you want to take some laps down and come back, I believe Zanella might be doing that.
I got it. I just couldn't turn right.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yep. So VSC. So just want you guys to bunch up back, and then we're gonna go back racing in no time. So give or take about 2 laps under VSC. I'm just going to say a little reminder there. If you do smack into the wall, best thing to do is try to be a bit more predictable. I believe that incident happened because someone hit the wall and then started driving towards the pit lane. So, yeah, I'm just going to say just be more predictable if you do get into an incident yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Anyways, on the next lap, we are going to go racing.
Some car just overtook me. Martin just overtook us.
Martin Toth. What are you doing? Is he still up to full speed?
Okay, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, Martin Toth. You're going full speed under a VSE.
We just overtook the entire field.
Yep, but it's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. Just stay under VSE.
Whole lap rear leaders on.
Well, that's one way to deal
17.
with
That's one way to deal with it.
Daytona flashbacks.
What lap are the leaders on?
Lap 17.
Okay.
That is the importance of being in the Discord, by the way. Anyways, on this lap, we will go green.
Alex, you're staying behind me, you know that, right? Alex, you're staying behind me, you know that, right? Why is this guy passing me, Rahul?
Yeah, I'm looking at Alex. Why have you overtaken Alexandro? Slow down. Let Danny and Asir back through. And then you can get back up. But remember, it is still VSC. I understand you guys are catching up.
Gonna be a long race like this.
Yeah.
All right, remember, we are going green, so get ready.
Alex, slow down, man, slow down.
Green flag. Back under again. Disqualified Javon Perry because he had failed to take a drive-through penalty. Very interesting. That takes the Young Knights driver out of this one. And here we see Justin Asir and both Noah Hoffman getting past. Kale. Kale. Big incident in the background.
Kale had a huge crash in the background.
Yep. It's stay green.
Why am I getting bull kicked from the race?
You didn't serve your drive-through penalty, I saw it.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, you didn't serve the drive-through penalty.
You got it for
You can jump back into the server. You can jump back in. But remember, you are a left car. All right, yeah. So that is Javon Perry disqualified from that one, and then we see Kale with a huge knock into the wall. Sorry, who was that?
Alejandro.
Got you. Thank you. Thanks, Alexandro. So, any overtaking Alexandro, just keep an eye on that ping warning. So, try not to drive too close on the rear. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Ooh, Alexandro, a little tap on the wall there. Ooh, big spin.
Okay.
Code brown.
Dylan Moran to the wall. If you guys can get it going, we'll say green.
That does not sound good.
All right, we stay green. So that was
That does sound good.
Dylan Morantz into the wall there. But there we have Justin Asir. Here's your battle for the lead. Oh, hear that out of Sanders. Dallara.
Kicked again.
You're not able to join?
I'm getting bull kicked again. Not sure what's up. No, I'm not able to join.
Alright, I'll take a look at it from my side. So taking a look at that, we see Alexandro into the pits now. All right, so coming back on commentary here now. I had to deal with some stuff in our Discord, but nonetheless, we are back racing like normal here. And we see in the just ahead of him. Actually, that looks like Dylan Morant coming into the pits. Yep, that is Dylan Morant coming into the pits now. We see Justin Asir just a second behind Sander there. Closing in very slowly. You see those steady hands of Justin Asir. Let's actually go driver's eye. This is what these drivers are seeing.
Yeah. I got damage, I think.
I went with the looser setup.
Alright, keep it clear, keep it clear. You hear the loose setup of Justin Asir working out. He is the Oval Master.
I can't lead. I don't have the. I'm too draggy.
Oh, watch out, front three. We're catching up to traffic.
so close Justin Asir is. This is for the lead of this one. So trying to figure out who the bottom two are back there. I believe that is Lance, Nasir, and Kale. Alright, so Kale and Lance, you have the top two leaders coming up. There are no blue flags, but just keep in mind you do have fast drivers coming up.
I'm still getting kicked.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. It does look like because it disqualified you from real penalty, it's not letting you back in the server. We see in the background, Sander takes it into the pits. So Justin Asir is your leader. Provisional, of course. That is his teammate, IRW Racing. Lance Nasir pulling to the side to let his son go through Justin Asir. And Justin into the lead. Noah in second. And crucially, Sander not getting a drive-through penalty. Rahul Pratap into P3 now. And that Penske number 3. Only driver in the top 5, top 6.
Rode into the pits, right?
Yes.
Okay, turn 3.
Turn 3, yep. So just at the end of the back straight. And if that's confirmation, Justin Asir looks like he might be coming in for his next stop. Dylan Morant with the fastest lap. We take a look at Sander. He is coming out on track.
Thank you ever so much.
So just remember the proper pit exit protocol. And there is Justin Asir lapping Sander. Sander coming all the way down into 6th. But yeah, like I was saying, the only driver, Rahul Pratap, to not have a livery other than Dylan Morant. But the Penske working very well for him. We look at Justin Asir now, still yet to make his stop. So this is a fuel one for him. Putting in more fuel than Justin Asir. Oh, drive through for speeding. That's for Dylan Morant. Could not get the car slowed down in time. Not what he needs in this one. We look in the background. That is Noah Hoffman and his teammates. Sander as Curtis having a little bit of a lonely one in P4 there. P3, pretty far ahead. There we see a Lycan driver of Alexandro chasing down Lance Nasir. This is not for position. Oh, a little bit of tap. Is that damage?
How you wanna do this, Chief?
All right, Alexandro, just a little warning on the aggression there on that overtake. Just a warning. So you see as race director steps in there.
For this straight and then just go.
So that is...
Thank you.
That is the team working together. Noah Hoffman letting Sander through. Kind of ruining his own lineup there. But letting Sander through. And if I was Justin, I'd be thinking about pitting ASAP. I know Justin had pit during the first safety car. So I know he does have maybe about 5 or 6 laps ahead in fuel. Then, Sander. But yeah, this is going to be very close on the pit exit. I did see in the background that was Dylan Morant taking his drive-through and just completing that now. But when will Justin Asir pit? That tank has to be reading empty anytime soon. And there is the confirmation that Dylan Morant has taken his drive-through penalty. It's coming out on track. Let's see what these drivers have to face when they come out on track. We actually see in the background, we have to turn back to this. Rahul Pratap into P2 as Noah Hoffman is going to be taken into the pits. Hopefully he can get that slowed down. He's going very quick. Locking up. Keep it here. That's perfect. Yep. Noah Hoffman taking his stop right now. Justin Asir is still yet to take his stop, but Rahul Pratap Crucially in P2.
Kill, stay right.
There we see Kale letting the sister team of SVL's leader, Sander through. When will Justin pit? That is the question that is on everyone's mind, as well as Rahul Pratap, because he's having a great race out there. Curtis Gregory also moving his way up. If you had remembered last week, Curtis was leading it, but Ping got the best of him, as well as Noah Hoffman. However, he had retired very, very early on. But lap 32 of 50. Looking in the background right now, I see Dylan Moran taking another drive-through, so at least taking every precaution to make sure he is still good for this race, unlike Javon Perry, who had sadly got out of this one. We see in the chat we have Pratap. Big fans supporting Rahul Pratap. The man has been so lucky. You know, you take a look at these points and you see, man, this guy's been working hard for it. Currently P2 in the standings, so double points right now would give him a very good result at this championship fight. So cannot wait to see what he does. Justin Asir still yet to pit. No idea how much fuel he has left in that tank. Of course, all these drivers are running the same tire compounds, the hard tire. Just like in oval racing. Especially in Indy. We look through the field. Let's find our closest battle. Danny Nasir 6 seconds away from Curtis Gregory. Sander, currently in P5, so making up some time, that's for sure. There is Noah Hoffman, 18 seconds behind, but obviously he did pit. Alexandra coming back into the server after being taken out. That's Danny Nasir into the wall. What has happened? Oh, that is big suspension damage. That is going to ruin his race for sure. He's going to take it into the pits.
Turns.
Yep, gotcha. I already see it. That is Danny Nasir. Oh, no. Completely lost it, and he was running good. And there is your leader, Justin Nasir, in the pits. Well, coming in at least, we're going to find Noah Hoffman. Sorry, Sander. I just saw Noah Hoffman pass your screen there. Here is Sander. Obviously, he is a lap down of the leader. So he's going to overtake him right now. But here is Justin Nasir. There is your leader pitting. This is crucial.
Go to the outside, guys.
We're in the background. That is Lance Nasir saying, go ahead. And Rahul Pratap, crucially, I will say, even though it is 4 points, if you lead a lap in this race, you do get a point. In this case, it's doubles. So he's going to get in 4 points if he can at least just lead one lap. There is Justin Nasir. Has he missed his pit box? I'm not too sure. That might actually be just the... Oh. I will say sorry about that, Justin. I did not realize I parked the safety car in your box.
Yeah, you're all good. Better be on my nose race anyways.
There is Sander, so he has overtaken Justin Nasir. But with a longer stop, I believe Justin just went in for fuel, but that is a bigger gap to manage. 4 seconds. Pratap now into the pits, and Curtis Gregory stays out. So Curtis, now your provisional leader until his pit stop. Let's see Pratap's pit stop, slamming on the brakes, getting that slowed down completely to a stop. As your P2 man to the pits, and a short stop right back out, so it looks like it was just fuel and go. But there we see Curtis Gregory, your race leader. Does he come into the pits this lap? No, he does not, so it looks like he is going to be scoring 4 points for that race lead. Very crucial again for points. So far, it is an SVL 1-2. There is Justin Asir, 4 seconds behind Sander, who should be the race leader in theory, until Curtis pits, because they are on alternate strategies.
Curtis, when are you pitting?
Maybe a little bit of inside.
Eventually. Oh, I'm in first.
That's exactly my point.
That is teammates saying, wait, where are you gonna pit? Maybe it was a bad thing to remind Curtis, because last week in Texas, when Curtis was reminded that he was in the lead, not too long later, he was in a bit of an incident there. Hopefully he's all good though. We see Raul Pratap overtaking someone. That is Noah Hoffman. Into the pits, he teleports to the pits. We stay green, but Noah Hoffman, can't really see it. There he is. Into the pits. Horrible incident there. Maybe he spun. I'm not too sure actually what had happened to him. There is Curtis Gregory coming into the pits now. And there is Sander, so he should be taking back the lead here, I believe. Oh, a little bit of a wall tap there from Sander. Is that damage? He's in the lead now. That is damage. Sander has suspension damage once again. Getting a little too close to that wall. Look at Justin Asir. Look what he has to look at. That's his teammate. Letting him go there. Looks like it lets him go safely. Trying to figure out who that is ahead of him. But whoever it is going to give him a good draft on this back straight and maybe the front straight as well. Here we see Raul Pratap coming up into P3 as Curtis is still into the pits. Probably coming out about now. No, he's actually still in the pits. Coming back to Justin Nasir. Who is ahead of him? That is Danny Nasir. So, of course, not on the same lap as each other. But, we see in the chat, Noah Hoffman, shambles as his podium is just taken away just like that. He is back on track. And anything can happen in this race. See, and like we see, Alexandro is up into P4 after having a huge incident. Ooh, very, very close. Lance Nasir is diving down to the inside, probably letting Alexandro through. But Alexandro trying to get the inside. Regardless. See in the background, that is Kale, I believe. Martin Webster comes into the pits now. There he is, as well as Klaus. So both drivers into the pits. Beautiful crowd out here at Indiana. Here to support their favorite drivers. Martin Webster coming out the pits about now. Where is Klaus? Klaus is actually right behind him. But obviously they're not on the same lap. But lap 42 of 100. And despite that damage, Sanders holding up pretty well. We were supposed to see, of course, Tavar Clark, but sadly, just showing up a little bit late to the party, and I don't think the server allowing him to come in, so. Wonder what he would have done here, but looking through the order now, there is Raul Pratap 20 seconds away from Justin Nasir. Alexandro almost 30 seconds behind Pratap. But Curtis, not too far behind, only 6 seconds. And the second driver who could get on the podium. Noah Hoffman is a lap behind Curtis. But still running in 6th, and this is going to be very huge for the constructors. As for the first time, it looks like 3 drivers are going to score points. SVL I'm talking about. There is Martin Webster, 14 seconds behind Noah Hoffman. So obviously that incident Noah Hoffman had has brought him back in contention. Danny Nasir, who had an incident not too far off. As, oh my god, almost had a little bit of a heart attack there. Sander does take it into the pits. Remember, these guys are both on alternate strategies.
Hello.
Did he whack the wall? It looks like. I'm not too sure.
Long ways to go though.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what that's what I've been telling myself as I crash down and kill my suspension.
I went the other way from you guys, I think, setup-wise. I went with more front wing for more turn.
I couldn't do any like long runs. That's it. That's the thing.
All right, let's keep it clear. So Sander.
So the setup now understeers with tire wear.
So Sander, just describing his setup there for you guys in chats who are not too great at mechanics. Basically, he has the front of his car very, very stiff. In Indy tradition, you usually want the front end to be a little bit more higher than the rear. The rear you want as low as possible, and the front you want as high as possible. So for that reason, it does get stiff under high speeds, and any slip up can take you straight into the wall. We saw it in practice. We saw it we saw it IRL, the final practice.
Caution, turn 3.
Thank you. That is Kale.
Curtis, I'm catching up real fast.
Into the pits there. Major suspension damage.
Alright, the front straight, I'll let you go.
Major suspension damage there. That is Curtis Gregory letting his teammate Noah Hoffman through. Obviously not for position, as Noah Hoffman is a lap down. But Sander back out on track, currently P4, and Alessandro P3. Sander, however, not too far behind, so we'll see what this guy can do. Let's go driver's eye. Let's see what he's doing. So you see the way his steering is a little bit bent. I believe that is just his camber. That is just his camber settings. However, if you do hit the wall, that is aero. That is aero damage, and that will affect the car a lot. So you can see how he's running his lines. The first 2 turns. Ooh, we hear in the background Klaus, and a little bit of an incident there. Yellow flags turn 4.
I'm out. Shoot.
Oh, Klaus is out of this one. You might be able to get that repaired.
Yeah.
We stay green. Incident is clear. But that is Klaus. Man, he was running very quick throughout this week. And it looks like it might come to a close at half distance. Man, heartbreak for the Valhalla driver. His teammate Danny Nasir had a little bit of an incident by himself. He's running an 8th, however, it's still points on the end of at the end of the day to get on the board. Crucially in this championship, though, Raul Pratap versus Justin Nasir. The last thing Pratap needs is Justin to win this one. So Pratap is probably praying that Sander could take this win, and possibly somehow Justin could probably have an incident or something. Anything for this championship to swing in his way.
Looks like I can't reach top speed.
Ooh. That is Noah Hoffman talking about his pedal. Taking a look at him after, but I'm now noticing Tavar Clark has actually got everything working, and now onto the server. That's his teammate Kale in 11th. But we're hearing it was Noah Hoffman, so I want to take a look on board. What is going on with the SVL driver? Yeah, Tavar is extremely far down the order. He's about 50 laps down, so I believe he's just going to be taking this one for fun. Ooh, we see in the background Alexandro finally getting into the pits. I don't see much loss from Noah Hoffman there. But now we see Sander is let loose once again. Actually, not really. He does have... He does have Danny Nasir in front of him. So we're going to go on board with him. Curtis Gregory now overtaking Alexandro there. You see on the timing sheets there. But there's your leader, Justin Asir. 23 seconds away is Raul Pratap, the Guyanese. We have a Canadian Guyanese. A Flying Dutchman, as we like to call him. And the American of Curtis Gregory there. And the Colombian of Alexandro, just coming out the pits now. But a very clean race nonetheless. Not as much incidents as last week out at Texas. But maybe some of these guys are going to start hoping for a safety car to bunch up the pack. I know Pratap or Justin Asir definitely hoping for one. What is going to happen? We are past halfway distance. Looking down the order, that is Sander behind Danny Nasir there. And Sander looks like he's just tucking in behind. He's confident that Danny Nasir can pull him along. Until probably Danny has to go into the pits. You see how close he gets here? But he's topping out just at the back straight. So this car is not set up for drafting at all. He's getting very close. Lifting off though. But Danny Nasir very comfortable in that car so far. See in the background, that is Klaus getting ahead of Lance Nasir, who is actually taking it into the pits. Ooh, bit of smoke in the background. Not too sure what that's all about. But Sander getting ahead of Danny Nasir, keeping it all squeaky clean there. But Lance Nasir in the pits right now. Here to VAR. Just letting to the side for Noah Hoffman to come through the sister team.
Oh gosh,
Caution T3 and 4.
Yep, watching it. Oh, yep, VSC.
Jeez Louise.
VSC, no overtaking, and slow down your pace. I just saw the flash of Alexandro. Yep, bunch up, please, bunch up, single file. I just saw in the corner of my eye that was Alexandro getting sideways. That has ruined their race. P6. But that's going to promote Danny Nasir back up to P6 and everyone from P7 down. So it's a VSC. So yeah, Justin Nasir, you control it. So remember, no overtaking. And yeah, blue flags are not allowed to overtake. But we see in the background, that is one of the Lycan drivers. That is Sander coming into the pits again. Very interesting. As Justin Nasir is yet to pit. Pratap did not pit as well. A lot of the guys are taking this opportunity to get into the pits. We do see Kale looking like he's getting into the pits as well. Pratap and Justin Nasir, I'm very surprised by you guys that you have not taken this opportunity to pit. This would have been the best time. Yeah, it definitely would have been the best time to take it into the pits. But the guys are bunching up now. We're going green on this lap. So, just a good way to bunch up the guys.
It's me.
No.
There is Raul Pratap, very, very far from Justin Asir. But they're both on the lead lap, and they're both probably on the same strategy. However, Sander, ooh, getting that car slowed down, almost running into the back of Lance Nasir there. But we're about to go green. Race director is just waiting for all the cars to get around the final turn
Fine
there.
shot,
Green flag, green flag. And we are underway once again. A small caution, but we are back underway. Lap 58 of 100.
Where are you going, Noah?
I was a little bit faster through the corner. Nothing I can do about that. Couldn't judge it.
There is Sander. He actually overtakes Curtis. Curtis letting him through. And the beast has been unleashed. He is a lap down, however. Side by side goes Sander and Danny Nasir. Sander on the outside. Very, very close. Looks like Sander's already boxed in with his own teammate. Noah Hoffman in the background there.
Here, rubber banding.
I'll keep an eye on the pings. But Danny Nasir just trying to get out the way.
I'm not sure.
Yep, don't worry. I'm keeping an eye on it. There is Martin Webster doing a little bit of a switchback. Having fun out there into the back straight. Danny Nasir loses the position, though. Getting a little bit wide. We see in the background, though, that is Curtis, I believe? Getting a little bit out of shape there. But there is your leader, Justin Asir and Raul Pratap, 7 seconds behind. And Noah Hoffman ahead of Sander there.
Noah,
Yes. Are you behind
could
me?
you?
Oh, it's you behind me now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Has team orders been played here at SVL?
So you're gonna catch up to me anyways. On the back straight.
Yeah, but tires.
Oh,
Ooh! That was very close. Sander almost getting into that wall. But team orders coming into play. There is Martin Webster getting past. These guys are all bunched up back here, but Justin Asir has got away. Here we see Raul Pratap going in on the inside. Nope, does not get it done. But crucially, Pratap is going to want to think about the undercut. Justin Asir is gone. But only 12 seconds separate the two. Pratap is going to have to start thinking about strategy. We're in the final stretch. 40 laps to go. Where is Sander? There is Sander. He's 34 seconds behind the top guys. But we know that Sander is a lap down from Justin Nasir. What is going to happen at the end of this race? Virtual events always have the best finishes. So we're going to see what this race, how this race can unfold. If you are new to the stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road for 150 subscribers, so it'd be awesome if you guys can help us out. Make sure to also leave a like on the stream, and if you want to help us and support us furthermore, in the description down below, you can find our Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok pages where you can follow up on all the latest news. And if you're a driver yourself, join up the Discord as well. We'll get you all hooked up from there. Next week, it is Long Beach, the final round of this championship. We see in the background Raul Pratap into the pits now. So we're going to take a look at Sander. Is he still a lap down? I believe he is. But we're going to keep an eye on it. Pratap in for his stop. Is this for position? He's going to cross him now. Yes, it is. So Sander back up into second, and Pratap crucially getting back out ASAP. However, Curtis, on the alternate strategy, is going to jump Pratap as well. So Pratap has lost 2 positions. Noah Hoffman nowhere near. Ooh, Danny Nasir.
Danny, you're going incredibly slow, man.
I ran out of fuel.
Dangerous.
I ran out of fuel.
Okay.
Ooh. Danny Nasir running out of fuel there. The strategy not working out for him. I guess he was trying to go long. But there's your race leader, Justin Asir. In the background, we see Martin Webster going to be able to overtake Danny Nasir now. So Danny just not having the best of races, or else he would be in that top 4 fight if it weren't for some mistakes due to his own actions. There's your race leader, though. And 44 seconds separate the gap between these two drivers. We know it was about 30-ish seconds between Sander and Pratap. So, Justin Nasir, the only focus he has right now is to open up this gap. We're coming to the closing stages of this race, so everyone's going to be on their final pit stops. Coming up very soon, actually. Possibly about 5 to 10 laps, we should see the guys come in. At least the top fast guys coming in for their last stops. Pratap coming in very early, though. I don't know if that's gonna last them all the way.
Side Noah.
Okay, coming. I'll take the inside actually this time.
Ooh, that was very close. I believe that was Sander, yeah. Sander on the complete alternate strategy. Very surprising he is pitting again. So did he just go for tires alone? Or did the tires actually go out and he needs to pit again? It could also be the final stop, but I just feel like it is a bit too early. But Sander into the pits. And crucially for Justin, who's now coming into the pits, he might have a free stop. Sander yet to move.
Outside.
Thank you.
That is Curtis, I believe. What has happened to Sander? Sander's coming back out, but the 2-stop... I don't know. I know it's probably for fuel, but it has taken him a lap down.
Oh no.
Ooh, we hear in the background. Oh boy, can he get that turned around?
Looks like yellow flag's final corner.
Yep, it's
No,
clear.
never
It's
mind.
yeah, it just cleared.
Yeah.
That is Klaus spinning it. But luckily getting it back to the pits as soon as possible. Where is Justin Asir? Justin Asir now coming out the pits. Where is Sander? Sander's actually 18 seconds behind. But Justin Asir is going to get back up to speed. So it looks like it was a fuel stop nonetheless, and Sander's just going to have to run his race now. It looks like... yeah, he is down into P5. Very surprising for the strategy. Does Justin Asir need to make one more stop? That is probably the only way I do see Sander coming back into this one. I'm not too sure what the idea was behind that double pit stop there. But nonetheless, lap 69, nice, out of 100. And Curtis Gregory, currently in P2. That's Tavar, I believe, behind him. Actually, no, that's Kale. Right behind him. Not for position, obviously, but Kale running his own race, currently in P9. About 80 seconds away from Klaus, despite all the issues he's been having. Klaus coming into the pits. Curtis on the lead lap there. 11 seconds behind the race leader, and Pratap 2 seconds behind Curtis. So definitely looks like if these guys can get past some back markers here, this could be a very good fight for the win. Who knows what's gonna happen now? As we have 30 laps to go. This race has gone by way quicker than Texas last week out. Who was that ahead of him who just dashed into the pits? That is Noah Hoffman. So Sander is going to get that overtake on his teammate, and he's going to start working on Pratap to close that gap. Meanwhile, Pratap 1.7 behind Curtis Gregory. So it looks like Curtis
Outside Klaus.
might have been slowed down.
Thank you.
Lance is here letting him fight a little bit for that. But there goes Klaus. Lance is here letting him go. So Noah Hoffman currently into the pits right now. Let's Sander through, but now we see 50 seconds, so he is a lap down from Pratap. We look at Pratap now. To stick in this championship fight, he's going to need a really good result. And so far, he's doing very well. There is Noah Hoffman in the background coming out the pits. Where is Justin? There's Justin. Lap 72, he is coming on to lap 73. Yet to pit, because I believe he might have one more stop. Possibly. I'm not too sure if these cars can go up to 50 laps. But Justin running a great race. Let's go in driver's eye. Let's watch the steering inputs now. We know we watched Noah Hoffman not too long ago, as well as his teammate Sander. So, very different setups. As Justin had said, it's a very loose setup, so the steering wheel is in the middle. You know, unlike Sander, for example, who his steering wheel is kind of slanted, but it makes it easier for cornering and easier on the tires. However, it does make it a bit stiff. Actually, staying on board with him right now, Curtis Gregory. Is he coming into the pits? Yes, he is. That is smoke in the background. Who is that?
Crash. There's been a crash.
Yep. If we can get that turned around, kill, I'll stay green. But Kill spinning out once again. Is that damage? That is huge damage for Kill. The Jamaican not having the best of races out here. He's still in P10. There's P9 of Lance Nasir. And there's Rahul Pratap, 20 seconds away from your leader, Justin Nasir. Curtis still into the pits now. Sander coming around last two turns. However, Curtis is coming out the pits now. Doesn't look like he's going to beat his teammate. Here's the race we have coming out of pit lane. There is his teammate on the outside there. He's going to get the move done. And Sander, crucially, up into P3, into the top three now. Rahul Pratap still 20 seconds away from Justin Asir, and Justin having a very great race out there. Martin Webster coming into the pits. I believe these are the final stops. So when can we see Pratap or Justin coming to the pits? And will it be enough for Sander to take the lead? See in the background, Noah Hoffman getting past Martin Webster because he is coming out to the pits, and now a lap 77 of 100, coming down to the closing stages of the CMRSC Indy Racing Championship round number 4 for the Indy 500 Virtual. Double points are at stake. And if Justin can take this win here, I think he might be clear for the championship. Of course, we won't call the championship until the entire championship is over. Unless there is a clear lead in the points. So that means Rahul Pratap is going to need at least second. He's going to need top 2. I would say, for the best shot for this championship. Obviously, a win is definitely what he needs. If Pratap can get his first win at Indy, nonetheless.
Which SPL driver is the one behind me?
Me.
Sander.
Don't really need to lift now.
I do
No,
hear
I
a bit of
know.
an audio
It's just my
glitch into
problem
the
is,
background. Not
the
too
acceleration
sure.
issues, so as I said, you're gonna keep catching up with me anyways.
Copy.
I heard a bit of... Yeah, not too sure what that was. It might have been a little bit of a sound bug there, but looks like it's all clear now. But still waiting for Justin Asir to take that car into the pits for his final stop. Coming down to the last 21 laps of this race. Pratap, 24 seconds. I believe he's actually shortened that gap up a bit. As Justin Asir had a little bit of traffic he has to work through. And coming up, he does have a bit more. There's the SVL team working together. Imagine if that was a photo finish. Flashbacks of Daytona from the last virtual event where Sander was involved in a photo finish.
Curtis, how many pit stops do you have left?
None. That was my last one.
Oh, we hear confirmation that these guys were on their last stops. Danny Nasir takes it into the pits again. He might be out of this one. So now we hear confirmation that all the SVL drivers have completed all their stops. So it looks like the fuel will take them that long. Then I'm looking at these two guys up here. Justin did pit on the same lap as Sander. But it was a quicker stop, so it might have been a little bit of a little small dash of fuel. Pratap, however, I'm not too sure if his car's going to make it to the end. I didn't see him pit for a while. What a great race it's been out here at Indiana. But coming down to the closing stages now. Ooh, we see position. That is Danny Nasir into the pits. And coming out the pits now. Let's go on board with Rahul Pratap. He has a bit of traffic to get ahead of him there. That is Klaus. Looks like Pratap dropping down 5 seconds. Is that Sander in the background? Yeah, it is. However, this is not for position, but does Pratap know that? Looks like he does, and he's letting him through. Of course, the endurance driver that Pratap is, he is very aware of his surroundings, so he does know that Sander is a lap down. So instead of having him just in the back and defending and possibly losing time to the leaders, he lets him go. But there is Pratap there, 30 seconds away from Justin Nasir. But a very close battle.
Lando, you just go outside.
Ooh, we hear in the background. That is Sander possibly lagging, not too sure what that's all about. But he does get past him. That is Klaus. Here we see Kale currently in P10 there, kind of running his own race at this point. After losing the field. There is Martin Webster, currently P6 right now. His best time is a 40.544. Xplay is going to get some decent points out here, but it will be, for the time being, Justin Asir's team. If we look back on the points right now, it's IRW who looks like he's going to take the lead of the standings here. As Xplay decided to run one car this week. So, very, very interesting out here. We look back at Pratap here, 30 seconds and lap 86 of 100. Very close to the end of this one. Let's stay on board with Justin this here for a lap.
Didn't we have like competition caution or something?
Might be a little bit unfair to the others. So here, it's a little bit of a competition caution similar to NASCAR, but if you remember, the reason why I wouldn't put out one, ever, anything could happen in racing. And with that, you look at
lap sprints, anyone?
A big enough incident for a safety car. If there is a safety car for the last 10 laps, probably going to need it, especially Pratap. 33 seconds away from Justin Asir. And looks like these guys have completed their stops. I don't believe Pratap has to pit again. Maybe he has, we're not too sure. But a lot of these guys are spread apart, so it doesn't look like we're going to get a caution at all. But yeah, coming to the closing stages, you hear Kale saying, you know, he wants that competition caution. But let's turn it up for a little bit.
Kind of cruising along.
All right.
Caution turn 2. Caution turn 2.
Caution turn 2. Wow, yeah, VSC. It's happened.
That is what I like to hear.
that is very interesting.
But
yeah, just keep yourself predictable. Keep yourself predictable, Kale. And look at that! So it does happen! Is that a thing with virtual events? So, yeah, no overtaking. And, Justin, the safety car is coming out.
Oh, safety car's coming out? Full safety?
Yep, full safety.
Alright, well shoot, I just passed pit, so I'll come back around.
That's okay, I'll wait. Alright. So, safety car out. Where is the safety car? On track.
Some of y'all coming in for a fresh set. It's kind of scaring me, kind of.
So remember, I am looking for the leader. So if you're not the leader, you can overtake the safety car. So, looking for the safety car right now.
Pick it up.
There he is. There is your safety car. For the last 10 laps of this one. The guys wanted to sprint, and there was an incident. We'll check back at the replays of what happened there. Yep. But there's your safety car.
Come on, Justin, go in as well.
A Ferrari F8.
He already did.
No, he didn't.
But it looks like the only person who could probably compete for this one, for this win, I should say, is Pratap.
I trust no one is on the lead lap. Only Justin.
Yeah, that's true. That's correct.
I think,
so Justin just bits.
I think Pratap is also on the lead lap as well.
No,
He
he's
has-
left behind.
Oh, Pratap did pit.
According to my timing sheets, of course.
Oops.
Yeah, get it
I
slowed
wasn't
down.
actually thinking about pitting there, but I was already past pit entrance, so I was like, well, shit.
So is the fuel gonna make it?
I think there was a mix-up at the front.
Maybe.
About lap cars.
Your silence speaks a bit of volume,
cars
Justin.
allowed to overtake.
Yeah, no, they're not. They are not.
Aw,
This is not in Abu Dhabi. Anyways, we're gonna go green next lap.
Well, my whole strategy just goes there.
I think that's Curtis' first podium. Looks like it.
Do not jinx it, bro.
No, I can.
It's already done. It's already
No.
done. The commentator's curse.
No, me and
Are we going
Curtis are on
green
the
this
same
lap
lap,
coming?
So
Yeah,
I'm on the
this
same
lap
lap
that
as
we're
you as
on, we're
well,
gonna go
so-
green.
yeah.
We're all in the same lap, so somehow.
Wait,
Sander, do not steal this from me,
Yeah,
please.
I'm on the same
Which-
lap as you, Sander.
which lap are you on, Curtis?
Same as you. All SBL.
Alright, Justin, I am leaving you.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we're going green this lap, guys.
safety
Yeah.
car.
I'm at the back of the field, so if you all make mistakes,
Come on,
I'm
guys,
usually
come on.
sacrificed.
All right, we'll keep the.
Yeah, I'm
let's
in the
keep it
middle,
clear.
so-
Let's keep it clear. Let's keep it clear.
Single file, guys. I'm seeing 3 wide behind me.
Yep, single file. If we have to go around again because you aren't single file, we will. And it's just gonna waste time. Safety car is coming in. That beautiful white Ferrari F8. Coming into the pits now, and looks like hopefully this is going to be your final SC. So you're under my command. And we jump to the action. Here we go. Will this be the final caution? Or will there be more? Single file, single file. Green flag, green flag. And the race is back underway. Where is Pratap? He is laps down. Is Justin Asir going to take this one? It might look like it. Justin did need to pit. It's a risk he is taking right now.
Martin, come on. I was there.
Alright, VSC. Just slow down and bunch up. We can get this back underway. Let's bunch up quickly. But that is Klaus out of that one.
Sander is right behind me.
Yeah, but I do have damage because Martin just bumped into me.
You're still considerably faster.
Yeah, well,
Yep, just bunch up,
guys,
just
don't
bunch
forget
up.
that I've just got one piece of traffic behind
We
me.
gotta have to go around another lap, aren't we?
Yeah, one more lap around. But a big incident in the background there. Looking for Pratap. He gained about 10 seconds, but nothing considered close to what Justin Asir has done. Justin could get a free stop. At least Justin's fuel can be saved. Looks like a battle for the podium spots.
Get a little bit closer to Kale in front.
Why?
Because
We're not ready to bunch up yet. We're going when we're ready to bunch up. I'll go crazy. If you brake check me,
Yeah,
then
but
I'm in
this is,
trouble.
yeah, but this is the lap that we're going. So.
You can close up a little bit. You have a little bit of space you can close up, but not. Oh, obviously, I understand.
Curtis,
Oh, yeah.
execute order 66.
Oh boy.
Take one for the team.
So slow down a little bit more. Just slow down and let's keep comms clear from now on. I think we can keep it clear until the end of the race. And at the end, we are interviewing the top 3. So you're under my control.
That's me.
Green flag, green flag. They're underway and looks like Curtis and Sander got the jump early.
I'm on you, Danny. I'm on your inside.
Serious, you're not alongside me. Don't try to poke your nose down in a corner.
We're in the background. Oh!
Yeah, that was my fault.
All right, VSC again. VSC again.
Sorry,
VSC
that was
again.
my fault.
Oh,
Take your lap, Curtis. You got a freebie.
Let's turn down the aggression now. That's 3 SCs.
I lost the rear.
No, it wasn't just what happened to you. There was other reasons. There was other
I
stuff.
was running a clean race on
Curtis, you gotta go all the way around.
No, guys, calm down.
Yeah. You got a little ways.
Wait. Are you telling me to do something or is main comment? Oh yeah, I have to go all the way around now, don't
Yeah,
I?
you gotta go all the way around. You got your lap back.
Bad.
Curtis, you got lucky.
Curtis got away with it then.
Dude, I was just giving it to you guys too. I was just gonna fall in line. I didn't really have any interest.
There's Pratap in the background there.
Yeah, I saw it. Looked weird.
We got green
I
and
saved
next
it.
So this lap we will go green.
Well, Curtis, congrats on your
Yeah,
P3.
that restart is definitely a replay I'm going to be looking at rapidly.
So 4 laps to go, coming down to 3 laps to go. Where have we seen this? Daytona. So because of the limited amount of time, this will be the last safety car of this event. So we just do not have any more time for any more safety cars. That's the only reason. We've just run out of laps. So you guys are going to have about good 3-4 laps of racing.
Curtis, you are so lucky.
So remember, even if there is an incident, it's green flag to the end. So Curtis getting his lap
my
back.
car's orange. All over.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, paint scheme's orange.
So Sander getting tangled up, lost the opportunity to battle with Justin. Justin is definitely going to have feel for the end of this one. And Pratap, a lap down. Looks like this battle is going to be for P2. It's big points. And Pratap needs this second if he wants to stick in this championship, but we are getting ready to go green. Green flag.
Nobody's going.
We are back racing once again. A little bit of a left-right dash for Curtis Gregory, it looks like. But they're underway. Danny Nasir has a little bit of...
Oh, that was wrong. Okay.
So this is the final green flag. There is no more caution, so it's just a sprint to the end. Looking at Raul Pratap, this is a chance for him to get into second. He needs it now. Justin Nasir looks like he's long gone. And his race is his. He could run out of fuel though. We'll have to watch out. But it's Raul Pratap. He needs this second for this championship. They're coming up to lap 198. Sander gets the move on Noah Hoffman. And it's now a sprint for 3/10. Curtis Gregory is struggling out there. Pratap onto the outside. Oh, a little bit of a spin there in the background. Don't know who that is. It's Kale. Pratap goes onto the outside. Can he make the move done? Yes, he can. Raul Pratap is into P2. Can Curtis Gregory bring it back? Crucially for this championship, and with 2 laps to go, is that... I hear smoke into the background. Don't know who that is. That's Danny Nasir. But they stay green. 2 laps to go. Danny Nasir is out of this one in the closing stages. Crucially, Raul Pratap is in P2. And if Justin Nasir runs out of fuel, I hope not. Those SC laps might have just allowed him to keep it to the very end. Justin Nasir is going to start his final lap. Is Curtis Gregory going to catch up back? He has Klaus in the background, but looks like Curtis is just fading. He's fading fast. Noah Hoffman in P5. There's Martin Webster in P6. So it is the top 5. That is your closest. Looking for him. There is Curtis Gregory. Can he get that car closed up in time? Will it be a photo finish for P2? He needs it. He needs this. But we come around the final corner. And Justin Nasir is going to take the Indy 500. Justin wins. Where is Curtis? Curtis is nowhere near. And Raul Pratap is going to take this championship to Long Beach.
There you go, Justin.
Yeah, I was just I sat
Well
there
done,
and
Verstappen.
revealed the
Well done,
entire
Verstappen.
last 3 runs.
What a race
Yeah,
that
you just had
was.
the stereo set up in the race space.
Honestly, the race pace wasn't my problem. It's the fact that I made a mistake in like the 30th lap, and then that put me down in P6. And then I had my acceleration issues come into play, so that screwed up my entire race. Because that's why, Sandra, that's why you caught me after those restarts. Acceleration.
But there's your winner.
Race is over.
Apparently it is.
Yeah. He was just stopping, running forward.
Oh man, what a race that was. But there's your leader, your winner. The man, the myth, the legend, Justin Asir. Great racing. Yeah.
Hello, Danny.
Nice run, Just.
Yeah, thanks.
There he is.
Do a burn on these things.
He can't get any donuts done. Well, great racing there. I want to talk to the top 3 here, starting with P3 there. Curtis, 2 laps ago, and you just lost that P2. But how was that race overall for you?
I mean, I do not even care that I lost P2. I'm just so glad I finally got a podium. Oh man, I wouldn't really room for like last 15 laps if everyone's so spread out. I mean, yeah, I probably could have gotten P2, but man, I just want to be a safe P3, and I got it. I just want to thank Bruno because his setups, his oval setups at least, they're something.
Right, yeah, and overall, how was that, how was that race from start to finish? Was it chaotic for you on your end?
I think the first 20 laps I was involved in the incidents, but I went to pit. I had a early pit, and I think Noah mentioned during the race, like, when are you going to pit? So I got a lap led out of that, and I think I got a pretty good strategy there at the beginning with pitting early. I just, I think I T-boned someone or something happened. It was one of the early incidents. I got a yellow damage, so I decided to pit, and it definitely paid off.
Definitely, indeed. But yeah, that is revenge for Texas, I believe.
Yeah.
P3, congratulations. Raul Pratap, you are keeping this championship alive until the final race. Take us through that one.
Wow, that was... I can't believe, man. I don't know. I just, had the good pace. I tried to keep out the crashes and whatnot. I had a little mishap in the first half, but after that, I just tried to focus my best and keep my head down, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was a great race there. Take us through those final moments, getting P2 there.
Yeah, I know how restarts are. They're a bit clustered, and I said to myself, it's only like 2 laps to go. I will let the guys at the back, which I thought were lap cars, true. And then when I went green, I saw Curtis. I was like, oh snap! that's my P2. That's my P2 right there. So I just chased him down, and I managed to get past him.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that is.
Some of the guys sneaky stuff.
Right. But yeah, that is a P2 for you, and crucially, you're going to be taking this championship to the final run at Long Beach. So yeah, that is P2 for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Justin, you are now 2 for 2 at virtual events. How was that race for you?
Oh yeah, it was honestly the getting some help on lap 1 won me the race. That crash won me the race because I did the pit stop and it gave me the extra lap of fuel I needed to make it on one less stop. I just sat there and saved fuel the entire race, and there it was at the end. And those cautions really helped. It made it a lot less stressful. And you guys probably noticed you didn't hear any engine sound from me. I was clutched the entire time under caution.
Oh wow!
Just trying to make sure I made it easily, and I did.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. How much fuel did you have crossing the finish line there?
It was really close up until that initial VSC with 8 laps to go or something. It was I was gonna have to stop before that VSC. I was gonna have to stop for a splash. And when that came out, I was like, okay, let's see how it goes, like saving, and I could just trap everybody a lap down. And when I started saving with the clutch, it was like, it saves so much. And I was like, I'll probably make it. I think I may have had 3 liters left.
Wow. Well, I feel like... Well,
I had an extra lap, so...
Wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, that lap 1 definitely helped you there, because who would have known if you did run out of fuel and if it was going to be a sprint to the end? It's just based on your, just based on
I was getting ready to pit when that came out. I was going to pit just and cover off with some new tires and a little bit extra fuel.
Right.
And then the caution came out and I never had to pit.
Well, cautions do help you at the end. And that is P2 for you. Sorry, P1. And coming into this final round, looks like the only threat you have is Raul Pratap. So yeah, we'll see you in Long Beach then.
Lots of walls.
Lots of walls indeed.
Lots of walls and lots of opportunities to have issues with other vehicles.
For sure, man. We're going to end off the stream there. You guys can say your final goodbyes now, and then we'll come back later.
Wait, no, he has to drink the milk.
I ain't got no milk.
Come on, dude. No!
No,
I don't have any
travesty.
No, we don't drink any milk because my mom's lactose, so we don't have any.
Get like orange juice.
I can drink like a Coke or something.
Yeah, do Coke.
Okay,
Chug
I gotta
it down.
go.
It'll probably kill his throat. But
Oh, actually, I got a water right here. I could go with that.
Go with that. That
so much
works.
better.
All right, hold on. Hold on, we gotta get the camera. Hold on. Oh, I can't stream into this channel. Okay.
All right, this is gonna be good. You guys can take a look at the Discord as well as we're gonna have here. This is what the guys do look at.
Hey, Curtis,
That water tasted just as good.
It tasted good?
Yeah.
Hey,
It was
Curtis.
refreshing. Wasn't the easiest race.
Curtis, well done, bro. I'm happy for you, man. I'm really
for sure,
proud of
yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna end off the stream here now. These guys definitely need a breather there. Congratulations to Justin Asir. He is taken 2 for 2. He has won at Daytona, and he has won at Indianapolis. 2 for 2 for virtual events, and crucially, ahead of this championship. This is also going to lead IRW in the point standings after this one. So we're going to see at Long Beach this championship being decided. It's going to be Pratap versus Justin. I don't believe Martin or Klaus is not going to be able to get into this fight for this championship win. But we shall see. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We had a little bit of a late start at the beginning, but a very clean race nonetheless. And I'm happy for these guys that we were able to get through a bit of a clean one. Sub-wrecks here and there, but it wasn't as major as last week. We all turn our attention to next week. We go to Long Beach. Super excited. And that is your race winner, Justin Asir. Thank you everyone for tuning into the stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And we will see you next week. We will have our hot lap posted for Long Beach as we took a little bit of a hiatus because there's not really a reason to put up some hot laps for an oval. But we will come back with that. With a brand new hot lap, and we're gonna crown a champion next week for our second official championship. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll leave you with some music. We'll see you next week.